Hello, everyone. I am Malaysia. Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, tell me why I just did like a whole live for like 20 minutes. For whatever reason, it said 30. I mean, it said 30 seconds. What the freak? Like, oh goodness. Let me actually see if it's actually up and working on my end. That's crazy. That is crazy. So, okay. It looks like something is happening here. Alrighty. So yeah, hello again. Okay. So today is my okay, start over. I am Malaysia. Welcome to my channel. Um Pretty much this is my series where I am logging in for the great lock in and I am doing a live every day all the way from I started September 1st and I will be doing this all the way till um December 31st. So this is like practice makes perfect type of thing. I want to be more comfortable with going live. I also want to share my life. Black woman here, slow traveling. Maybe you heard of me, but I wanted to talk about just like my life, my lifestyle, and hopefully you guys being able to connect with me will make it a little bit easier for you guys to actually be able to like talk to somebody, touch base with somebody. I'm 34. I am, I wouldn't say, I mean, what is recent? But, divorced, um, left my job. I'm pretty much just doing my own thing. And I'm slow traveling all over the world until I can figure out where I want to settle down at. And that's going to take me a few years. And that is exactly how I like it. So I am talking about pretty much yesterday. So how my life was yesterday. So I was able to work out. I got my hit workout in. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be talking like really fast because now I got to make up the time because I'm on a schedule. We got to make up the time that I just did this whole live, y'all. It is just 30 seconds. 30 seconds ends. Anyway, so I finished pretty much cleaning out um my website, oh, and then I sit here and I forget everything. I clean out my pretty much my socials. I clean out my website, all the extra stuff that I don't need. I clean everything out, right? I also figured out how to pretty much like get everything together as far as like the back end of everything. So at least for now, I don't have to worry about handling anything because a lot of my videos are scheduled out until next week, and then sooner rather than later, I will be scheduling everything to come out 6 months from now. So when I'm scheduling everything 6 months from now, I'll be able to sit back and sort of handle everything that I need to handle on the back end of both of my channels. So, and then be able to focus on creating, which is one major thing that I wanted to do was, initially create. Oh, hey, I see some people are like coming in and popping in. Hello, I am Malaysia. I will be coming on pretty much every day started September 1st. I will be on here every day until December 31st. Part of the Great Lock-In, challenging myself to talk to a camera, because not talking back. I slow travel right now in Bangkok. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Um, if you want to know, like, I guess, like my lifestyle, if it, the partying out here, not partying out here, working, um, the expat communities out here, all of the things. So just ask me, and I will be able to see it down here because I like to manifest. So at least you'll have access to me now before I make it big. Manifestation, manifestation. Okay. So far as like my great lock in, I have a couple of things that I am trying to accomplish even before everybody does their New Year's resolution. So I will, I'm not like a big person, but I want to get my body like more cut, more defined. Um so I needed to change how I ate because it's like 30% of your body is made in the gym, and then the other 70% is made by your eating habits or pretty much like what you intake because you can't be drinking and stuff like that all the time either. So, yes, that's a very important thing to talk about and to bring up to people. It's a lifestyle change. Like when you're doing something and it's going to be hard at the beginning because there's so many changes that you're implying on yourself, but the goal is for you to change and it can be normal for you. By the time you pretty much get done with this challenge, everything should be more normalized for you because 3 months is what you need for your body to be like automatically this is second nature. But then you're adding on a whole nother month, especially during the holiday season. I mean, it might be a little bit easier for me because I'm not in the States. I'm not going to grandma's or my aunt's for the cakes, the cookies, the, all of that. So, you count your blessings when you can get them. So there is a couple of other things that I wanted to just, let you guys know. So my overall, because I had to re-record this live. Also like and subscribe, like and subscribe, okay? Because this is my second time doing this. Like it literally said I only did 30 seconds of a live. So now this is my second time doing this. Once again, you live and you learn. So potentially for me and how I tackle my days now, I wake up at 7, start my live by 7:30, and I am going to start scheduling out. I probably need to put that on my list today. Scheduling when I will be coming on for my lives. Um, Start by 7:30. Start my workout by 8, if not 8:30. Eat breakfast. Start work, and make sure that throughout the day I will be working and stuff like that. But I will be finishing eating by 4 o'clock. So I give myself like a 6 hour window to eat. So then after that, my metabolic, hopefully y'all can hear that. But for me, my fasting that I'm doing is like an intermediate fasting. So pretty much you need to give your body like 17 hours for it to naturally like adjust itself and then to also be able to lose weight. So there's a bunch of different ways to fast, but I felt like that was going to be the best for me also because I'm working out and it's not like I'm doing like, even yoga can be hard and stuff like that, like the vinyasa and stuff like that and power yoga. Those are, way more stringent than other forms of yoga, but still I'm like, I'm trying to get myself like right and tight. So I still need to eat, but I'm going to really try to get a handle on my snacking. I am a snacker. I will snack at night all the time. So I am definitely trying to change that because that is a really, really bad habit that I have, especially when it comes down to like some of the sweets. Also, if you guys have any questions about living in Bangkok or my lifestyle, feel free to ask. Um, but I'm going to keep it moving and try to do this as fast as I can. So, yes. And then to go to bed by 10. Okay. Yesterday was pretty good, pretty successful. Um, I pretty much finished everything that I needed to do and I set out to do that day. So, pretty much I have my reminders, and these are like overall lists. Some of them are running lists. That's going to take me a while to do, like the two bottom ones. But I still got to finish downloading my 3D rendered videos for my interior design channel. Um, I gotta use any credits that I have for like any ads and stuff like that for my business. Get all of that stuff taken care of and using it to the best of my ability. Canceling my subscriptions because I'm also working on my budget. Also working on my budget. Okay. Um, you got to reel yourself back in. I had a sabbatical in Japan for 3 months. I didn't work. So I just filmed for the most part. That's all I really did. But as far as like actively working, no. Once again, I hope you guys cannot hear that. So let me see. I'm pretty sure you can hear all. Also doing a little bit of research for my um, media kit for Brand Connect on the back end of YouTube. If you guys want to know what that is, just let me know. I keep on looking at the thing because it has like this little gloss or whatever on the top of it. But here we go. Um, Figure out my intros and my outros for my videos because, like I said, I'm doing budget travel, slow travel, being in Japan for 3 months. So I wanted to make videos definitely saying like what I spend in a day, what I spend in a week, what do I spend in a month, and then also what do I spend in like 3 months, essentially. So I have a whole entire like plethora of potential videos to make overall. And I wanted to keep it very simple, very light, but also explaining just like my lifestyle, what I've seen, what I've done, like experiences that I've done. Like I literally walked the entire city of Tokyo. I was in Tokyo for pretty much 2 months. I was in Osaka for pretty much a month, but I spent a lot of time, not necessarily in the city of Osaka, but I spent a lot of time in for like the World Expo that just ended recently. So I still got a bunch of videos that I gotta specifically talk about the things that I seen and that I experienced at the World Expo. So there's that. And I also wanted to give like just creative videos and creative vibes. And hopefully you guys will like that. So because the technology, the stuff that they had there was crazy. But it's the little things in life. And some people are just geniuses. I just work with what I got. So I'll do research for is this group called Exodus Summit, and pretty much they help women, particularly Black women, leave the U.S. Whether it's to do slow travel, like what I do. Some people flat out move from the U.S. to go to another country. Some get full out residency when they go to another country. So they pretty much help you from everything from the rooter to the tutor, from visas to how you're going to make your money, um, how to budget, how to do your visas, um, like everything, like what websites to go to, like, I mean, tested, like, and true. These women are all professionals in their own fields. This year is mostly about making money for you to be able to go abroad. So there is some stuff about investments, but I need to do more research to be like, is this the type of investments that I'm looking for? Because hear me out, hear me out. Here, I'm going to just summarize it for you guys. But I'm like, if I can get an investment, like a condo or something like that, but probably get something that's more like an investment. type of situation. And maybe when I do settle down and get a home, I can pay for it straight out, but then also I can be gone for half the year and still travel, you know? And that's not bad. That's just what I want to do as of right now. So even if it is that one property, or if I'm just investing in properties and getting dividends via investing in the stock market and mostly doing stocks that's around like housing, um, hotels, condos, all that other stuff, then I'll just do that. But I just need to, I don't know what I don't know. So I can't make a proper decision without knowing what options are out there, if you get what I'm saying. So, and that's another thing. One more thing. So another thing, even with manifestation, in my personal opinion, is that you got to do the research to know how to make more money. Like, I'm doing the research as if I got 50, 100, $500,000 just sitting in my bank account waiting to be invested. Like, that is how adamant and how purposeful I am with doing my research and planning on